All right. Well, look. Speaking of accuracy, let's just get on. Let's speak about this. It's been a lot of crazy shit happened this year. Y'all know we went and got 44-year-old Phillips Rivers. I see some shit on the internet I want to play for y'all, and then I'm gonna see if y'all agree with what Buddy was saying.
Someone needs to explain to me how it's humanly possible that this man at 44 years old can come straight out of retirement and put up these numbers on Monday Night Football, and then we got QBs who've actually been in the NFL doing this. And by the way, if you like elite sports content like this, make sure you're following. Tonight, 44-year-old Phillips Rivers against the 49ers defense threw for 277 yards and 2 touchdowns and did plenty to win if his defense didn't sell the game for him. But you're probably thinking, this is nothing special. A lot of QBs must have put up these stats this week, right? Well, take a look at this. Brady Cook, 188 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. Shadur Sanders, 157 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. J.J. McCarthy and Max Brosmer combined, 160 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. Quinn Ewers, 260 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks. Shall I continue, or do you get the message? It just goes to show you that there aren't that many elite QBs in the NFL anymore, and that the QB development in the NFL now must absolutely stink, because all these other NFL coaches are letting a grandpa come right off his couch and embarrass all their young quarterbacks.
That's true.
Wow. So with that being said, I just want to ask y'all, do you think we have a quarterback development problem going on in the NFL? Y'all feel like the quarterbacks now is the weak link of the NFL? Not like before. Before, the strength of the NFL was the quarterback. The superstars of the NFL was the quarterbacks. Do y'all feel like y'all agree with what Buddy's saying, and we have a quarterback development problem going on in the NFL? JT, do you feel like we have a problem?
Hey, bro, absolutely. Not only is it a problem in the NFL, it's a problem in college. It's a problem in high school. It's a problem in middle school. It's a problem when them Jets are playing Smurf League. Like, we treat the quarterback like they're holier than thou, and ain't none of them good football players anymore. Like, ain't nobody just like, oh, yeah, I'm the commander of the field. I'm playing point guard out here. Nah, bro, that's why Philip Rivers can come off the couch with his 50 kids and play better than damn near every quarterback that got drafted in the first round after him, bro. It ain't even close. That's why Aaron Rodgers is 42 years old balling on people, bro. He beat Drake May's ass, who's a potential MVP candidate. Still not sure about that. I think he's a first-round loser in the playoffs unless they get the 1 seed. Yeah, bro. No, the quarterbacks are cooked. We started paying them after they were good. They should have been paying Peyton. They should have been paying Big Ben. They should have been paying Tom Brady. All kinds of quarterbacks they could have been paying. Not today. And now it's crippling their franchises, bro. So, yeah, no, I completely agree with that. The development's not just an NFL problem. It's an American football problem.
All right. Misty.
It was something a few months ago. Tom Brady said that modern quarterbacks are too focused on their physical traits.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them lack the capability of managing games late and like reading defenses. So It is becoming an issue. They really want this athleticism that a lot of them don't have these fundamentals no more.
Right. Facts. But
it's definitely a problem. It's like the niggas are coming in as rookies and throwing straight into the fire, no development, not sitting behind a veteran and learning. It's been so much of that now. Everyone trying to find that franchise quarterback and just throw them in there. You have some success in some instances, but it's just different. Like you said, the Philip Rivers, the Tom Brady's, the Ben Roethlisbergers, the quarterbacks of that last generation, like well, Ben came in as a rookie, you know what I'm saying, and ball, right. You know what I'm saying? You have your anomalies here and there, but for the most part, everybody kind of came in, developed, held that chalkboard, and developed. It's not there no more like that, bro. It's like the one and done shit in college basketball. Niggas ain't getting seasoned enough, and they just throwing this raw talent going straight to the league and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's affected basketball.
Yeah.
So now, and from the football standpoint, like you said, it's affecting the quarterback play because niggas is just they're paying quarterbacks now. Next nigga getting paid higher. Next nigga getting paid higher. But like you said, the development is just not there. Winning games and the fundamentals. Fuck the attributes and shit. The physical talents and shit. Nigga,
that should be a bonus. That should be a bonus.
Yeah.
Because football is played, a quarterback is played from the neck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're playing it from the toe up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. All right. Both.
Yeah, it's definitely this age, this generation is fucked up with the quarterbacks, bro. For real.
Facts.
It's fucked up. Cause I was just telling my homeboy, he was like, "Damn, Phillips old as fuck. He ain't gonna be able to move." I said, "It ain't by his physical, his body wise, bro. It's by his IQ, bro. The man not to dissect defenses, bro."
Right.
I said, "What?" I told him the other night. I said, "Watch this game, bro." I said, "Watch this game. Watch how he read the defenses and pick them apart." I said, "He gonna throw for over 200 yards, bro."
Right.
And he did exactly what I told him.
Let me tell you something. What people don't really realize that Drew Brees lacked what? Height, athleticism, right? Arm talent like that. Peyton Manning lacked what? Athleticism, arm talent. You get what I'm saying? The man used to throw wobbly balls, bro.
Oh yeah, I heard him.
I was pushing him off the couch.
You know what I'm saying? He used to throw wobbly passes and still was getting it there, bro. Tom Brady, the man was a 6th round pick. Why? Because he didn't have the arm. He didn't have the big ass arm. He didn't have the athleticism. He didn't have that, bro. It's all about here, bro. I feel like because of social media and there's so much to do, these kids is not focusing, bro. They're not studying the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Playing football is about studying, bro. Understanding defenses, understanding what they got coming. Remember, it's chess. So it's about, hey man, when you go out there, you're trying to figure out what that defensive coordinator, what coverage he trying to send, what coverage he in, and what defensive player he finna send at you, bro. So that's your job. You got to know, like Phillips said, he said, I know where the ball is going before I say height, bro. If you notice, all they want to do, they're going to say height, sit there, extend the plays, and then throw it. And I'm going to keep it G with you, bro. And then y'all correct me if I'm wrong, bro, before we get off this subject, bro. I blame Patrick Mahomes.
Why you say that?
I blame the success of Patrick Mahomes.
Big facts, Boots. Big facts.
Because he made it seem like it's okay to play that way and be successful, bro. No, it was okay for you to play that way. Because if you notice, bro, when I first seen Patrick Mahomes play, I used to be like, bro, this nigga trash. And then I remember Boski them used to be like, nah, man, he the best right now, man. And niggas used to tell me like, I'm like, bro, I don't like how he play. He trash. Because every time the nigga said hike, he just start running with the ball. Like he ain't never stay hike, stand in the pocket, read coverages, and he'll hike and then run to the right, hike and then run to the left. Like backyard football, that's what the man was doing. And then Lamar started doing it, and then now people are saying, okay, defense is gonna adjust year after year. Defense coordinator is gonna get better and say, okay, we gotta stop these niggas. We gotta stop that shit. Make these niggas beat us in the pocket. And now Lamar got to throw, he asked. That's why I respect Dak. You know what I'm saying? Because Dak got that old school mentality. He gonna sit in that pocket and try to, you feel me? That's what, so like.
That's, hey, not only is that facts, but not everybody gets to like grow up as a quarterback underneath Andy Reid. So like everybody thought like, oh yeah, that's cool. Now, that's cool if Andy Reid's coaching you, but not if anybody else is.
Right. That's not an ideal. It's not an ideal thing to have, bro. Even when I watch Anthony Richardson, we draft him. He's trying to do highlight plays the whole time. He don't know how to do the boring plays. He's trying to run and you know say, yeah, that shit pretty, that shit lit. But it's like, bro, you got to be able to do the boring plays, bro. And he's not doing, and that's the issue right now in the NFL. They don't want to be, these kids are not okay with being boring and just sit in the pocket and dissect play. They're not okay with that. So I agree with Buddy, just like all of us. I agree with him.
Man, bro, I agree with everything y'all said, bro. You know, and I blame Mahomes too, bro, because like you said, it became the it thing to do now. Now it wasn't about being a quarterback no more. It was about showing how much time can you buy, how long can you extend the play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was only supposed to happen when all hell break loose. You ain't supposed to go in the play trying to extend the play. What the fuck? Now you just out there, you know, being Picasso and shit, which is basically what Mahomes was out there doing on the football field. He was being Picasso, you know, painting his own shit, and niggas was trying to basically drop the shit, bro. And yeah, I totally agree, bro. I totally agree.
Okay, then. All right. So, with that being said, these quarterback these coaches need to sit their quarterback, need to tell a quarterback, turn your games off, turn all that shit off, bro, and focus on football. Learn how to, bro. Philip Rivers out there if you didn't see that nigga was out there. Oh, we'll do 2-4. Nigga out there dissecting that shit. Call it, man. That nigga, come on. The ball's wobbly and all. He torching that defense, bro. Like that shit ain't nothing, bro. That's why that man came back, bro. But